Hi, my name is Elizabeth Jacobson. I am the coordinator at Bethel Regional High School. I'm also the intensive needs teacher, but I'm the coordinator for Special Olympics. That's being held the weekend of April the 23rd. And so this short little video is just to run you through the packet that I sent out. I know it's 5 pages. Some people rather hear the information, and as a special ed teacher, I'm trying to reach everybody so I don't get the same question over and over again, because we do this is not my day job, so to say. So anyway, so we're going to talk about the tournament. So the unified tournament, unified means that there are special ed kids and not general ed kids on the same team. The event that we're doing for this is 3-on-3 basketball. So Special Olympics is all about connecting kids to the community events that are available in their community. So since many of our kids are in a village, it's mostly basketball that's available to them. So that's the sport that we participate in. So there we go. All right, who is involved? So we have, every team has partners and athletes. The partner is a student without an IEP, so that general ed kid would be the partner. However, and so then let me say the athletes are the kids who are on an IEP. But there is a difference though. We have some kids who are on an IEP but who can play. Their disability is mild enough that they can play on the regular ed team. Those are students that we would call partners. We're not going to consider them athletes, and that's important when we talk about how many people are on our 3-on-3 teams. And so with the adult Special Olympics, you have to, in order to count as an athlete, you have to have an intellectual disability. In our tournament, it's not somebody necessarily with an intellectual disability, but somebody who's on an IEP and can't necessarily play on a general ed team. So that's the difference between adult and school-based Special Olympics. So we're playing 3-on-3 basketball. So that means you have to have at least 3 students on the court playing, and typically 2 alternates. So that's a total of 5 students. Typically, we'd like to see 2 athletes on the court and 1 partner at a time. So typically teams will have 3 athletes and 1 partner. Okay? All right. So adults, you can't run any school function without an adult. So teams are responsible for providing their own chaperones and their own coaches, and it can be the same person. So with LKSD, I just want to put this out very clearly, that all coaches, volunteers, chaperones, aides, whatever you want to call them, are all volunteers. Ashley is our special ed director is not going to pay for anybody to participate in this event. So chaperones can include teachers, paraprofessionals, it can include administrators, and it can include parents or community members. But those people probably should be screened and do the background check, because they will be staying at the school. So you, as the team coach, you are responsible for deciding how many chaperones you need. So if you want to come with your team by yourself, if you think you need multiple people, that is all up to you. We just ask that, since the district office and BRHS are putting on this event and paying for the food and paying for the flights, we just ask that you be considerate and not go overboard with the number of adults that you have. And then, so if let's say you have 2 male chaperones and there's a female student, we have separate sleeping arrangements, and we can cover and share adults as necessary. So a female chaperone from a different school could include your female student into their group or whatever. Well, we work that all out. That's not a problem. All right, so important dates. Friday, March 11th is the last day to add or withdraw any students. I'm not taking anybody after them because we have a lot to plan for, and this gives us just barely over a month to make all of the purchases that we need and arrangements that we need to make. So if you are interested, you're going to send me an email, and then what I will do is send you a Google Docs link, and you will just add, I need information such as the names of people, the dates, the t-shirt sizes, and any medical concerns. This year we're going to try to have some EMT and paramedics on site in case there's a concern. So we need to know about that. If there's any allergies, anything like that. All right. Friday, April 22nd, that is the first official day of our event. Teams will arrive. We'll have a coaches meeting. We'll have dinner. We'll make team banners. We'll have opening ceremonies. And I'm hoping to have the J. Rossi be a part of that ceremony and also sing the national anthem, just to kind of give it some body and some meat. We'll have speeches. There will be a community-wide tournament that night. So if you are coming in and you have a buddy from a different village, or if your team of chaperones wants to make a team, you can participate in the community event. And also, the cool, exciting thing about the community tournament is it should bring in more people, but we're also going to have the adult special ed facility that works through the hospital, YK. They're going to make some teams, and those adult teams will be playing on Friday night in the community-wide event. So that way we can kind of draw in more people and make it available for the adults with special needs. All right, then Saturday, we'll get up, we'll have breakfast, we'll have team tournaments. We're going to have lunch. I'm thinking at lunch during our halftime, maybe we'll have our adult special ed teams play again, just kind of for entertainment, and we also keep those people all day. We'll have closing ceremonies, dinner, there will be a dance, and at the dance we've had kids, they normally, from jeans and a normal t-shirt, and we've had kids wear a suit and a prom dress and everything in between. So, it's all up to you. And I see that this says March, but it should say April. And let me make sure that, yeah. All right, and then on Sunday, April 24th, you'll get up, you'll have breakfast, you're going to travel. We're going to have sack lunches. So last year we had trouble with teams getting out. And so this year we will have sack lunches for you guys to take. And then if you're stuck at the airport for dinner, all dinner arrangements need to be okayed by me, and so all dinner arrangements need to be okayed by me. If anything is ordered, if any food is ordered without being okayed by me, we're not going to pay for it. We had some teams last year try to charge us. So we will make the necessary dinner arrangements. We'll feed you guys well. We try to take care of you guys that way. All right, so we're getting toward the end. Important locations. So the event is held at Bethel Regional High School in Bethel, Alaska. It's where the tournament and the opening and closing ceremonies are all held in our gym, our Warrior Dome. Housing for teams. All teams will stay in one of our classrooms. We'll have that set up. We have boys in one room. Each team should have a boy room and a girl room, and if we need to share, we can do that. Meals will take place in our lobby. Okay, moving on. Some other details to wrap this up. Meals are provided. You can order in and order from restaurants, but we just won't provide that. We won't pay for that. That would be upon you, because we do provide 3 meals. We provide dinner on Saturday. We provide dinner on Friday. We provide 3 meals on Saturday, and we're providing 2 and possibly 3 meals on Sunday. All right, flights. LKSD teams, your flights are covered by the district office and BRHS. We take care of all the arrangements, and we take care of the payment as well, which is nice for you. Non-LKSD teams, so those of you coming in, we've had teams from Barrow and Anchorage before. The cost is upon you. So in the past, teams have fundraised, they've gotten sponsors, or they've worked with the Special Olympics office to make sure that they can come out and pay for that. All right. So expenditures, I would suggest you bring some spending money. We're going to have t-shirts for sale. Every student will get their own t-shirt, but we'll also have some extras for sale. There will be a concession stand. If you find time, I don't know when you would find time, but if you find time, you can go to the store, the pool, you can go to the theater, if you need to take a cab. And to get some of that money, you could ask your principal, you could fundraise as a class, you could ask parents to send in money, but I would suggest that you bring just a little bit of spending money. All right. Uniforms. Typically, the teams will wear their school uniforms. Now, my teams, we don't have our own Special Olympics uniforms. We just wear the junior high team basketball uniforms. We just ask somebody to let us borrow them for the weekend, and then we wash them and return them. All right, travel. If you decide to come in before April 22nd, that scheduling, we can put you up for the night, and we would still pay for the flights if you were LKSD. But the scheduling of all of that, like what you would want to do, like some teams have come in on Thursday and they'll take field trips or that kind of thing. That would be upon you. You could arrange for travel to field trips or that kind of thing through the district office if you're part of LKSD. I can't promise that we can take you and drive you all around, so you might have to take a cab. If you come in early, we'll try to take you places, but if that's not possible, your team will have to just cab it. And it's about $5 a person from the school to most places. All right. Transportation, we will pick you up at the airport. We will take you back to the airport to go to other places. Like I said, we might be able to do that. We might not. I wouldn't count on that. And it looks like that's all I have for you. So if you have questions, send me an email. Let me put that on here right now, actually. You can send me an email. It's Elizabeth_Jacobson@lksd.org. Let me just move this and make this a little bit lower. New slide. Text Elizabeth_Jacobson@lksd.org. Okay. You can shoot me an email there. If you're interested, send me an email and I'll get you added to the Google Drives. And the last day to add is Friday, March 11th. Hope to see you. Bye.